Hey, good morning, Loveland High School. It's Thursday, and we are getting closer to coming back to school in person on Monday for the A group and on Tuesday for the B group. Hey, I wanted to start today's video out with, it's pretty cold out here today. It's about 37 degrees, and I wanted to tell you on Monday it's supposed to be 19 degrees. So what I'm going to advise people to do is not dress like me with shorts and not having enough warmth that if I have to stay outside, I'm going to be okay before the start of school. Again, we're going to open up the building just about 8:15. So please be prepared and dress well. Please also know that the parking lots are going to be really crowded. That's going to be something that freshmen and seniors, as you enter the front of the building, there's going to be a lot of cars. And so please be patient, and I appreciate that. We aren't going to open up the building before 8:15, so please dress warmly. I've said that a couple of times. Sorry for repeating it. The other thing is if you are a bust student and you are a freshman, yes, you may enter on the east side of the parking lot. So thank you very much. And then I'm going to continue the video in a minute from the inside with classroom procedure. So thanks a bunch. Okay, continuing on with today's video, I want to talk about entering the class. So when you get to the classroom, please know that there are markers for social distancing on the floors, that if you would stay 6 feet apart before you're entering the class, that would be great. Once you enter the class, the doors will be propped open. You'll enter on into the classroom, and there will be a seating chart for you to sit at. That seating chart's really important that you follow, because if we were ever needing to do a contact trace, following that seating chart that the teacher is going to make is going to be key and critical for us all to do. Once you're in the room, you'll enter and you'll go and stand by the place that you're supposed to sit on the seating chart. While the material that's sprayed on the desk evaporates, the teacher will do a number of things before they start instruction. They'll always check in with you. It may be a time that if you need to use the restroom, that'd be a time to ask the teacher. It also just is getting everybody prepped and ready to go so that all sanitation has been done. Now, the teacher, when they go through and they sanitize, they're going to be using this spray bottle of all of the required sanitizing material. It has to be sprayed on the surfaces that students touch, and it has to be there for 10 minutes. In that 10 minutes, it's going to evaporate. The teacher will let you know when you can go ahead and sit down at the place, and it should be good time to start the class. Now, when you do start the class, you are going to be socially distanced. So rooms are going to be set up to maximize space as much as possible. And Ms. Birch has done an excellent job doing that in her classroom, getting ready for Monday. And so at the end of the class, the teacher will ask you to go ahead and maybe stand up so that the teacher can use the spray bottle and start that process while passing period occurs. And please don't retouch the surface of your seating chart area. We'll let it go the whole 10 minutes, so it's all set to go for the next class and should be good. So thanks a bunch. That's the next segment in our video series. Okay, next segment in the video series is a little update on lunch. Now, the tables are all lined out in the cafeteria, and they each have a number associated with that table. The reason for this is there's going to be a QR code that is going to be taped to each table so that when you sit there, you can go through and fill out the form of where you're sitting. I do want to again say this is really important for us to do, because if something were to need to be tracked, then we could track it by where people were sitting and what kind of contact people had. So please fill out that QR code that will be taped to each table where you sit. There's also some ability to sit in the hallways at some dots that have numbers. Same thing applies. You would just fill out what number you're sitting at so that we can track where you were at. Now, for those of you leaving campus and going out to lunch, this is what you will do. You'll go through and there is a QR code on every exit door so that you can use that to say where you're going, who you're with, and we can track where things are at. So if we have to trace again, we can do that. One thing you might do before you start in on Monday is make sure that on your device you have a QR code reader. You can get that from the App Store or Google, any of those places. They're free, and then that would allow you to just scan it and go right into the place that you're going to be for lunch. So thanks a bunch, Loveland High. It was really great talking to you. It is Thursday, and we're getting closer to coming back on Monday. Looking forward to seeing you. Bye.